and play some. Just at the beginning of Act 2. I ran into a big brick wall with my monk, so it's like... I've never experienced something like that. Just fighting like random enemies, and like just some scrub level enemies, and they kill me. Like, I was in the Temple of Chaos trying to get my next set of Ascendancy points. It was like, no. It was so hard. And then, once I died once, I couldn't even get the door to work to get back into the Ascendancy trial. So I just said, alright, I'm done for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go back to playing my monk. I really have no clue. I mean, of course I can just continue on with the story and not worry about the trial, the Ascendancy trial, like that'll be manageable, but... Let's see what our warrior can do in Act 2. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's gonna be very tanky. This should be way easier, and as far as my goal for this stream,
Betrayal of
could I, get my Ascendancy? Or even beat Act 2? I don't know, we'll see.
Has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastyria. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived. The Vastyria waits. Good luck to you.
I just made some chocolate milk. I used some vanilla milk.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
So, you know, the whole thing for this build is I want to use the fissures and the slams, but I'm prioritizing slams. So, that's my deal. But I need to make sure I have boss killing power. So I'm probably gonna just use the rest of my points to get to this two-handed tree. I need boss killing power, so that's really what I usually prioritize now that I've played the game for however long.
Culture of warriors.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
Vanilla oat milk and chocolate milk. Chocolate syrup, I would have thought that would have been a bad combo. And it tastes like... Oh, it has a lot of flavor, it's pretty good.
Fear will best you!
Let's go to work on our warrior. I don't really plan on putting too much in the totems. I got folded like a pretzel. Health potions aren't doing anything. I still have regular, like, medium health potions. Like, second tier of health potions. Let me get these big ones. Yeah, I couldn't find any greater ones. So you got these grand ones, which are even better. Definitely need that. They literally gave me one of the Spirit Wisp combined with an Abyssal, like, hole or whatever. I don't even remember what those are called. Abyssal something. We got the next tier of great clubs right here, or maces. Fire damage is fine. Attack speed is fine. But we could probably do way better than that. Like I said, I'm probably going to use all my points to get to the two-handed tree. Taking about 3 attribute points. And then we'll probably go to this tree next to it for the area of attack damage. Or area of effect damage. Then we'll have 30% chance to create an aftershock, which is if I do a slam, it'll basically copy it and explode aftershock. It's like a duplicate. And then when I get my ascendancy, for now I'm going to get the aftershock node as well, so I'll probably have close to a 50% chance for an aftershock. I'll mostly be using of rolling slams, so it's like almost 100% chance for an aftershock to occur. I'm always doing a double slam, which I don't always do, but that should help a lot. Before I even get my ascendancy, I should unlock the next tier of skill gems. Should see one. I'm really impressed. For a game with no difficulty modifiers, it's really hard. Like, it's really weird. Like, I don't know how people would just beat it. New players, I feel like they would struggle. I feel like they have to play like a sorceress or like an archer. But playing like a monk or a witch or warrior, like as a new player, brand new. I should look up a build guide or something. Definitely can get these new tier of the gloves. Oh, don't release Barbarian. Well, yeah, I know for sure he's probably gonna be just a strength. I was wondering if they're gonna make him like the mercenary and give him a dex as well, but I'm pretty sure it'll just be strength. Or the marauder. We'll call him the marauder in this game.
My satchel is full.
How can I advise?
Those boots were good, they have move speed. But I got rid of them on accident. Kind of. Just did it too quick. In reality, grinding for sockets isn't really necessary because I'm not really getting any runes. It's like, I could just sell these items if I wanted to. But probably still grind for sockets.
Hammer and anvil!
should return to the caravan.
Greetings.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
I'm waiting to get these level 7 so I can see how volcanic fissure works out. Leap Slam's gonna be good too because it has a support skill known as Consecration, which will allow me to heal. It creates like this piece of like the circle on the ground that heals you.
They're nomads.
The beast is on the... I assume. Thank you.
Here for a store. I've got some trinkets. This could be useful. Speak up. I've got some trinkets.
On impact, molten blast will explode and fling shrapnel projectiles forward. This skill excels at igniting enemies.
Who goes there? You may trade. Take your time. Thank you. You are battle ready.
No, I did not mean to sell that, bro, but it was kind of trash. I think the hardest thing to do at this point is to get a better weapon because you used to get so many more drops. You always had a chance to gamble a proper base, but now it's like almost impossible to get a good base. You're more likely to get an already decent rare. That's really what will happen.
Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but
At this point, it's like you get magics, rares, you know, like the base ones, just grays. You're more likely to get a rare that already has everything you need than you setting up a rare. Not because you don't get good rolls, you just don't get enough chances to roll anything good.
It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know.
And then things like runes,
I am willing to begin
like you don't get enough of those to supplement your crafts. So it's like you're really just looking for drops. It's like Diablo 2. Diablo 2, you're just looking for a really good drop. And that's what this has become, where before I didn't really rely on drops, good drops. I relied on a lot of drops and being able to craft.
Why have we stopped?
The Halani gates are closed for the first time in 1,000 years. This can only be related to the beast. We should investigate the Feridan's camp in the halls of Modon and demand answers. Fight to the last.
Clear speed's way better though on Warrior than on the Monk. But I'm pretty sure the way the drops work at this point, I should just erase all the knowledge I previously have. Like relying on runes, getting lots of chances. Like I should look at this as like a Diablo 2 type deal.
You could outfit an army with a mine of this scale.
So I probably would implement a more of a grinding mindset. Not like a 10-day long grind or whatever, like 2-day long grind. Just take like another probably hour. And being a lot more like lenient with your upgrades. And probably to make sure you're getting levels, so because your gear isn't gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like I was.
Feel my wrath.
Some like a caster, like a witch or a sorceress would be fine because you don't need, your gear doesn't have to be that good playing as those classes. You're at range and you have some powerful spells. Especially now that they implemented tiers to gear, like you'll find some level 1 gear at like tier 3 with different stats. Like, that definitely gets you a lot more drops that you probably wouldn't have wanted. Haven't really got far enough to use an older tier of weapons that's like level 2 or 3. So it's like, I don't know if that's actually a good thing. I could probably play out really well with like Giant's Blood, using like an older weapon. I'm pretty sure it'll have less low requirements. Maybe. I'd probably say with the way they have loot, you have to take the game way more seriously than you would. It was already pretty hard. Just like if you're a new player, like if you play more than I did, you probably were there for every single change and were able to adapt. And you're probably already willing to grind for long periods of time.
These Faradin play a dangerous game. Face me!
Ooh. What's this?
Hammer and anvil!
Didn't see like anything good dropped. Or anything like that on 5 yet. It was like a unique level.
Feel my wrath!
greeting.
What? Here we are. Here, have this useless gold.
This increased physical attack, like, that's probably gonna carry. Like, that's probably gonna be the best weapon rolls.
May it serve you well.
Plus, suit on melee skills is good. I could always socket it and probably throw a. Oh, let's see what this one does. Fire damage, attack speed. Light radius, like, thanks. Just complete garbage.
Take care.
Garbage.
Stay in sight.
Flame of the Forge!
Here for a story. I will tell your tale.
It's like, really, you'd want to throw away a lot of the utility just to get good effective damage. Like, I don't want a bunch of like weird stuff dropping. Like, there's just a bunch of weird stuff now. Like, niche. Everything's niche, but everything's like for your build, or a build. It's like, it's just not how it was in the beginning, which isn't like complaining, because I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what they.
Face me!
I don't know. Like, personally, I think the game was still challenging when there was more loot. And I think they could have just made the game more challenging. Like, if you don't get the loot you used to get, does that mean the game's more challenging, or it just means it's just not, like, as much stuff you can do with gear? It's like, you played like in Battlefield more recently, like, they give you less ammo. Like, is that actually cool, or is that just like a weird obstacle? The monk has given me a bad taste for gear, though. The warrior probably will too, as far as weapons are concerned. I don't have a lot of fire resistance.
Flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger.
She's insane!
A Karui? You'll burn. Stand down. Burn, oppressors!
Quickly, break the lock. Winds praise you. You... 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please, take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want.
Maybe she knows what's going on.
Oh yeah, the Alpha Elf. I played PoE 1. I've played PoE 2 since before they even had early access. But like there's other streamers and other players, but you know, I can only see streamers that play a lot more than I do.
What?
Like, I'm not anywhere near their level.
Hello, you young. This could be his. I will tell your tale.
I know what Jaman Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraket's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares. The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman Ra before... Sela.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave.
Yeah, I played
and he seeks to
way
violate
before,
Deshar,
like,
to
I played
feed
from the very
our
beginning.
dead to the beast.
And I've played on every major update.
Those vile dogs. Our city of the dead.
So I
lies
get
beyond
the
Halani
changes, like how the
gates.
game
We
feels.
should move to crush the Faradan immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage. Find your way to the top of the
I don't
gates
want to
without being
just use
detected,
like some type
and
of
then call for aid.
pseudo
I
or
shall answer.
emotional perspective, but I do feel like the game,
You
even
have
though
orders.
they've taken a lot from the player, like, not even like, it's like drastic. The game feels better, but like the loot drops, like it doesn't feel like it used to. That felt good, but the rest of it feels better. Everything else feels better now, for some reason.
Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story.
Like, I feel like it was better before they made a lot of quality of life things, like making the melee characters get certain advantages. I feel like the difficulty used to be describable as this sheer cliff, you know, this hill, this mountain, and there was a lot of ways to reach the top. Now it's like a lot of the mountain jagged stuff, it's not as consistent, and then there's not a lot of ways to get over it. Like, the biggest obstacles are like the final bosses and like the chaos trials. I feel like they kind of ruined it a little bit. If you were playing as a sorceress, you probably wouldn't notice whether it got better or worse because they're just so good. But if you're playing as like a monk or warrior, you definitely realize that the melee got much easier.
Fear will best you.
Like, I feel like PoE 1 still is balanced in that way, where like you can start, you can use gear, you can use skill points, you can use tricks, and all of those will benefit you in getting over the challenges. But now it's like it kind of got rid of that feeling. Like, the best way to get over the obstacles is probably focusing on the proper build with your skill points and just knowing tricks. I think before you didn't have to be as precise with the build with your skill points, and your gear would carry you a lot further and you would get a lot more gear. So it's like, I like that type of feeling. I don't think the game has that anymore. It just generally feels good though. It's like it lost the specifics and a classic feel. It feels like a live service game where there's like a lot of little things going on. That's how it feels. If you're a new player, I'd probably say don't play Sorceress or Ranger because they're just going to be too easy. I'd probably say play a class that's going to suffer so you can see the appeal of the game, you know? Like, I feel like if you're suffering on the Sorceress, you're doing something... Like, you're not even playing the game, like, it's just too easy. Sorceress is a cakewalk. Oh, you can get Leech. Font of Blood using Shockwave Totem. I think the experience PoE 1 delivered was very similar, the feeling and all that, to what this initially delivered, but now it's like it's different. The experience, it's not too different, but it changes like the flavor. It's like you're a kid. You're gonna eat like infinite food. That's PoE 1. Like it never changes. But this is like it gets you out of that to where you eat like gray bowls of cold soup. So I'm guessing there'll be optimization. That's really the word for it. That they're gonna continue to optimize and balance the things that they change and implemented and are implementing. So it's like I'm okay because I know that we're only in 0.3. It's not bad. It's just not what it was. That's the thing. Like it was Loot City, and I like that. But I'm sure that they'll alter that. It's not set. We're like, okay, you get one sandwich a day. Like they're gonna go back to giving you that feeling where you're gonna get some good loot, and you do get good loot. But it's like it was Loot City before, you know, 0.2, and it got better. And like the boss health, I feel like you need to make regular bosses much tankier. It takes time, you know. There's like 100,000 people playing the game, you know what I'm saying? So like there has to be some changes. But this was an offline game. They released it and it stayed the same from like the very first, like mostly the same, like, you know, like a lot of games would be. Like it's how it plays.
I know nothing of these.
I would be completely satisfied.
What secrets lie within?
And of course there were some things that Melee suffered with, but like I feel like that's part of the challenge.
There is nothing just.
And when they make it easier in some ways, they need to make it harder in other ways. I feel like what would solve the issue is if they gave us tons of loot, you know, whatever, like tons of currency, but they added difficulties. People who want it have that power fantasy, but still have a challenge, could play on a higher difficulty. I completely ruined that stun phase. Oh, yeah, gotta get any hits off. I feel like when it comes to RPGs, there just aren't enough good ones. People to be like, this is what they should do. Because a lot of times you run into some special shooters or RPGs that don't really have everything, but certain aspects stand out. Wait, I don't want to leave yet. Let me go to the gate. Like I heard that like Titan Quest, the new one that's out in early access, I heard it just isn't that spectacular. And the first one is very special. I haven't picked it up yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't really need disappointments. I hate playing games being disappointed because it's like there's so many high hopes. I just like rather not play it.
Open the way.
We must open.
Dodge this!
Continue the assault. Slay them all.
There's like almost like a duality to the review of this game. Like, in one way you can look at it as like this infinite journey, high level player stuff, or you can be like, well, I want to give you this, I want to give you that. Like I want you to be happy with the loot immediately as soon as you... And like those two things are not the same, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the problem with the game. Like if my brain ran at a much higher speed and I could perceive things quicker, like some type of superhuman, I would just play a sorcerer and run through the game and get the challenges at super high levels. But it's like,
My satchel is full.
I like getting good loot and that being satisfying. So it's like, those two things are not the same. It's like if you were selling soup on the side of the road and screaming about soup, where there's like a soup connoisseur who travels around the world and seeks out the best soups. Like those two things in PoE 2 are not connected. I think at some point, that's really all I want. For the connoisseur and, you know, the town crier or the salesman to be the same thing.
Feel my wrath!
My warriors will swarm them under.
Your speed on Warrior is way better. I mean, I have the durability. I just have the raw power. I think another thing that makes PoE 2 great, and like I don't care about the loot and the you know, like the challenge, is things like the Huntress, the more interesting classes, like the more, like, I guess the deeper ones. Like the Huntress is a glimpse into what we really can't get out of other ARPGs. Like you can almost compare the Huntress to the like the Spiritborn. No, the Spiritborn's not really that deep. You're just like smashing buttons.
Dodge this!
But like if the Huntress was like the bar, I wouldn't complain about PoE. I wouldn't even talk about how it was or how it's gonna be. I'd be like, this class is so unique. With like combos and stuff, like triggers in an ARPG, like you don't really get that. If they had released a new class this league, I wouldn't have said anything. Not even like I'm on their heads or I'm coming after them. It's like, as someone who plays the game through multiple updates, that changed my opinion. And it almost makes you more cynical because they went from every 3 months getting an update, which is like, oh, that's completely, like, that's not that long, to like 6 months. It's like, oh, now it's time to get cynical.
Barbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. No need to rush. I shall put this to use. Adorn and survive. Goodbye.
I'm really thinking about making a sorceress just to ball. Not that my monk and warrior aren't balling, but I know that there is nothing standing in my way. And that's cool. Because I know at some point there will be. It's like right now the warrior and the monk, like I know I can run into some problems. Act 2, Act 3. You know, if I play sorceress, there's not going to be anything in my way. I can ball and clear at insane speeds. I just wish there was a fire ascendancy. But like, I don't want to make too many classes. But like I said, there's so much time. Doing updates, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to have like 3 characters in a league.
Noxious wrath of a king!
Is this possible?
No mana! No Baraketh will fall by my hand! Need mana. Hammer and anvil! The Baraketh will fall by my hand! The Baraketh will fall! Wrath of a king! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekabas disgraced me! I must rot in the sand. This time, we choose war! We shall finish this!
I just recently learned that the Darkness games that came out in like 2000, well the second one came out in 2012. Those are from comics that came out in 1996. Those are some dope comics. I like that. Usually I'm kind of like, oh, they're gonna make like a movie about a game or a comic. It's like, I don't like that. I mean, usually it's alright. But like when it has comics, when it's like comics to games, I think that's really cool. Comics are like, to me, a pure like art form or medium. Because it's like you have to make the comics, think of them, and then you have to let them sit. People have to react to them. It's not like you can just put out a bunch of hype about a comic. It's just pure, you know.
Whatever it takes.
Just pure.
Don't want to start a fight.
Jarman Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not. There is. We would have. Ah, it must speak to us. Here we are. Here, have this useless go.
See how Volcanic Fissure does with these slams.
Damages.
We still get our sanity points.
I will show them how a true warrior fights.
I will serve. We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala, once a traitor, long a sorrowed prisoner. As Jinn here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy. Selarim.
I'm ready. This place is ancient, yet
Yeah, my
something
fire
stirs
build,
within.
you know, mostly slams, but see how the fire does. I was really impressed by the Forge Hammer having that spiral. The spiral fissures, that's insane, I'm saying.
Stand tall. I would give anything for a sip.
Great flame!
Nothing even here.
ritual has been disrupted.
I think a good way to get loot probably would be to do the trials. Especially this one. Because the keys, like, you can get some good stuff out of this chest. I haven't went back and grinded any on my, monk, but I think I might. I actually had a key, but I dropped it and destroyed it. But after what I ran into at the Chaos Trial, getting killed by, like, just some random enemies at the very first stage, I was like, oh yeah, I need a miracle.
That was close.
Dodge this!
I think what's really gonna make this game good isn't really the balancing difficulty or the builds, really the classes, you know, what they offer. And the weapons. It's just fun. That's just fun. That's not fantasy, it's not, you know, balance or optimization. It's just straight up fun. Like the Warrior Monk to me are just fun. There's no lever here. I got hit by a volcanic ball. Didn't even see it. Another one.
been disrupted. A moment of respite. That was close. The foe ahead is formidable.
Let's get through this, boss.
Steel yourself.
I will overcome this challenge!
It burns. Beware of what falls. It burns. Look out for the slam.
This is proof of my strength!
I knew you would succeed.
I've no more room.
Let's plan. May that serve you.
My satchel is full. I choose.
I'm really going Titan for hulking mass,
You are. I am. I should use that web.
which I won't be able to get until my next set of points in Act 3.
What have you learned?
Speak up.
here we are. This could be useful. Do not wander.
You put these jewels on your gear? Yeah, you can put this in the skill tree, okay. I was like, there's no way.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. Fight to the last.
This barren place holds an essence of water. Perhaps it is beneath the sands. deadly place. How could the Marraketh abandon something like this?
I'd probably say the warrior at this point, because I haven't played the warrior since like previous updates and stuff. He definitely is kind of a cakewalk, if you know what you're doing, I guess. But he's definitely sorceress level to me. Like, he's definitely S tier. Before I probably would have said he's like B tier, but he's still my favorite. He's definitely S tier for some reason, depending on what you do though. But
Is that a beast?
yeah, this is like my idea, so he's S tier.
Feel my wrath! Impressive workmanship. Shame I had to destroy it.
Quickly.
Because I already have thorns on my chest piece, I think the belt is worth using. Thorn's belt.
You young one. I'll ask Shambrin about this one. Do not wander. Speak up. I will tell your tale.
Dear God, there's a lot of enemies. Dear Lord. Yeah, that was just too many enemies. And, you know, the warrior's slow, so we got equipped. I think I'm gonna make one more class for this league, but I'll probably do a ranger. I don't know, I might not, but like, probably should just stick with the warrior and the monk. That guy had mana siphon.
Dodge this!
I think my fissure slam build is gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Slams usually on their own are good, but adding the fissures was just gonna give me some range. After I finish this last node in this two-handed tree, I'll probably start going for armor. Then once I get all the armor stuff, I'll probably start going for more area of effect. But instead of going for this area of effect, I'll probably go over here for the life regen and area of effect. There's two good ones here. And I'm not gonna go for fire just yet. I think going for fire now would be a little bit too soon. I want to get as much health, regen, armor, and damage as possible.
Need all this to prove their faith.
Tier hammers, splash damage. Crits, accuracy. I don't think I want to risk it. Some good fire resistance. I need lightning resistance for the last boss fight against Shaman Ra.
What have you?
Here for a story? I've got some... Ah, that's nice. I will tell your tale.
Leap Slam's just for consecration. I don't use it for damage. I'm waiting just to get the support gem to give me the healing circle. That's like really what made a difference in my last playthrough as a warrior. Without that, I probably would have just been stuck.
It's a trap. Great flame! Face me!
Did they get rid of it? Leap Slam? They turned it to a level 5 skill gem? Maybe it always was. This heals you. Level 5, though. But we do have Fissures, which will synergize well with my build. So that's something. Let's see how that does. Yeah, that could be helpful. Never really would use Leap Slam, but now it makes sense to.
Mortal, please, my follower, none. I ask you.
Maybe the totem would be good with all these fissures.
Death. Thank you.
I rest now.
What have you learned? Thank you.
Who goes there? There was a... Do not wander. Hello.
Yes?
How does anyone live in this forsaken wasteland? Cower! No chance! You were no warrior! Necromancy!
Actually, looks like my leap slam sets off the fissures anyway. Like when I land, it sets them off. And then if there's an aftershock, even more, you know, gets set off. Basically gets set off a second time. Lightless Passage. Is this from the, is this the, underground area with the hole?
The lost men dug too
Oh, I missed this area on my monk. It makes sense that it'd be here, though. This area is already kind of green. I can get with the... I was wondering why there was two doors, or two, like, nodes on the map. Like, you first come to the, you know, the Mastodon, Badlands, and usually there'd just be, like, the boss fight, like the Bone Pits. But this has some other places, which I'm guessing, you know, are from the League.
can't go further without some sort of offering. Life above, death below.
So the ancient enemy has returned.
What's it saying?
In a time long past, I aided an alliance that fought these beings for centuries. They are the Lightless, the Abyssals, the spawn of the Well of Soul. I can teach you its ancient tongue, for knowledge was our greatest weapon. Hold still.
My mind. I see. I hear.
You now possess understanding of their language. Tread carefully.
This would have been nice to have in my monk, which I still can probably do.
Kulamak, the Lich Lord.
Now I might be able to get a nice affix on my
Destroyed his body in battle countless times.
nice affixes on my monk.
Remained beyond our reach. I must go. I cannot risk capture.
I shall stay my hand. Tempered by flame!
So what you would do is you would desecrate the item, and then you can pick a modifier, pick an affix. So that's huge because you can pick one, you know, like you can get whatever you can get one of the three choices. It's like you would take these two right here. I have desecrate rare armor, desecrate rare weapon. You desecrate the weapon, a rare weapon with, which is like a gamble, right? And then you'd be able to pick a modifier.
My wares are renowned.
So for my monk, I'd want lightning or physical increases.
How can I advise?
Well, now I know where to go. I was like, where is the, basically Well of Souls? I didn't know what it was called before, but... The Black Cathedral, what is that? That must be like you can jump down into the hole. Black Cathedral. Doesn't seem like I can enter it just yet. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably... Well, not tomorrow, later today. I'll probably play my monk. Dang. I think I'm gonna switch my Ascendancy point to Crushing Blow. Aftershock's cool, but like I don't think it's that good compared to Crushing Blow. Which will just detonate the enemies without me having to use my Bone Shatter.
Spoils war.
I gotta start getting some armor. Or some increased armor. Blankets.
This land of the dead has no end. satchel is full.
Yeah, this is easy. The warriors are super easy. Of course, you have to stay alive, but you just hit so hard. The monk is like hard mode compared to this.
Hammer and anvil! Foul beast!
Let me make sure that I'm actually gonna get crushing blow like it's available. Yeah, crushing blows.
How can I be?
Stay inside.
Yeah, lightning resistance for Jamin Ra. I forgot to get the crushing blows.
How can I be of
Nothing is set in stone.
This will make it where I don't really have to worry about using bone shatter. It actually won't even work anymore, because the enemies will just get detonated by crushing blows.
Dodge this!
This is gonna be much easier with Leaping Slam and the fissures.
More foul magics. Now for the necromancer.
Completely out of mana. Of course, I was going to ancestral boosted rolling slam.
Join the dead you so defiled. These tusks are what I seek.
Quickly.
These. You young one. This could be useful. Stay inside.
Borderlands 3's coming out in like 8 days. I don't know how to feel about it. But anytime a Borderlands games come out, I've already talked about this, I'm never really excited before the release. Except for the first one, because we didn't know what Borderlands was. But like, it usually ends up being like my favorite game. Especially it's a shooter. I love shooters. And like RPG elements.
Come here!
I think later today when I'm gonna do some painting later. I hope I'm not too sleepy. I probably wouldn't be. I'm probably gonna make a ranger. They did change the ranger's movement when he's shooting. Like I think they removed it where you can just, or lessened it where you can like move way faster while shooting. Everyone's using Deadeye because it's like S tier, but I'm probably just gonna go Pathfinder, Poison Ranger. Yeah, I think I will do it. And if I don't like it, I can just stop playing it. I don't have to play it forever. I think when I get my next set of Ascendancy points in my warrior, I'm probably gonna switch to Hulking Mass. Crushing blows and aftershocks are cool. But because I'm going for a Fissure Slam build, I definitely want to double the passive powers. You really can't go wrong with Hulking Mass.
Out of mana. You were no worry.
My first unique weapon. This is actually really bad. It just does like 30 damage. Maybe I can sell it. I don't even know why you'd want to use that as a monk.
Heal yourself.
I'll probably just sell it.
What is this place?
Come here.
The first ones cannot help me here.
I actually beat Act 2 before I leave
What have you learned?
my stream. Get a chance orb. I'm just gonna get a chance orb out of it. I'm not gonna.
All right. Ah, that's nice. Stay inside.
I don't even remember what these do. Give me that stun build up. Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. But yeah, Borderlands 4, I think it'll be cool, especially as a shooter. It's more fast-paced than this, you know.
Come here!
I think the problem with Borderlands 4 is that it's still a Borderlands game. People in the Borderlands community are like prevalent. I've played so much of it, just like any other game, but you gotta think about it. People that played a lot of PoE 1, PoE 2 isn't like PoE 1, you know what I'm saying? I think Borderlands 4 is not gonna be too different. At the end of the day, Borderlands 3 and Borderlands, like, that was like the perfect level. Like, that's when I would start considering those games classic. Like, I would say, like, GTA 4, like, that's when GTA became classic. Like, it's like a timeless game, you can always play it. It's just, like, modern enough for it to last and be around for so long. It's like Mario games. Like, back in the day, Mario games, you can still play a Mario game today because they're not clunky, like, they're fun to play. Like, a lot of games really weren't classic. Like, a lot of Xbox 360 games, like PS3, like, those are, like, that's like a big leap in games. Like, some of the best games, like, they just were so clunky going back and playing them. But, like, I got some really good timeless games. Alright, better just punching him with a basic attack. Everything else is just using up all my mana, not really hitting well. I don't think the fishes are gonna hit that well. I got frozen in midair, and he was like one hit away. Like that. That's ridiculous. You hate to see it. That was ridiculous. That was not good. Just gonna punch him. All right.
Bigger they are, the harder they fall. Time to make my escape. Time to make my escape. I've no more room.
So we have another tier of these Maul mace. Shoot all melee skills. Accuracy, increased physical damage. It's pretty good, but it could be better. Crit chance. Yeah, it's not that good. I mean, it's probably going to be better than what I have now. 7 strength. Okay, 79% increased physical damage. That's what we like to see. Now it's better. Some thorns, my free gen. Flask, armor. It's a pretty good build. So I'm gonna go maybe desecrate it and see if I can pick a different modifier instead of accuracy. I think that's how it works. I think it's very simple. Very, very simple. I'm gonna save the other one just in case I brick this weapon. Okay, so far so good.
This it'll take a bit if my fingers.
Thank you.
Stay in sight.
Who goes there? Browse as long as... All right. Sans guides you.
Let's see. We get to pick an affix, so it's like, as long as we keep our physical, this really can't go wrong in any way. Fire damage, accuracy, so yeah, we get to take the fire damage.
Touched by death, yet still mine to wield.
So yeah, this is a very easy way to get just some really great affixes. If you can only get one good affix, like this will get you some more of them. Like this is a really good mace. Outside of the accuracy and the crit chance, if those were something else, like this would be a really, really, like, perfect mace. It's a good mace anyway, like it's basically perfect. So yeah, this league is gonna be so great if you're struggling to get those crafts. Now you can just maybe get one good affix. And you can almost guarantee a good affix. Like you can guarantee, if I want to do my lightning monk, I can just get lightning, like I want to maybe get the slicing one set up really well. Alright, 15% crit bonus. Maybe I will. You know, the accuracy is not too good. Physical damage is pretty good. I don't know, I don't think it's worth using this one. I'd have to see what my other my other monk has for physical damage. But yeah, that's a really good way of getting what you want and need. It's almost kind of broken that you could just pick an affix. Of course, there's like a limited. You pick, you know, one of 3, but there's a very high chance you're gonna get a good one. Like that fire damage is good because I do fire damage anyway, so it's just additional damage. Okay. Will I be able to get through the Dreadnought and the one, that area before the Dreadnought and the boss? I think I could. I just have to probably go to the bathroom and I'll be fine.
It is time to use. You have your
This mace is also super great, super good.
Slaves. This goes against everything the Ezamites stand for.
I am hesitant. Fight to the last.
Deshar and the Dreadnought and then the boss, and that's it. I should be good. I'll just go to the bathroom. First, let me go to the bathroom.
This is a graveyard unlike any other.
Is this the place where that side quest is? Like, get some more skill points? Yeah, okay.
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of if you have... My wares are renowned.
You require 50 strength. If I wanted to use giant split on it, it would require like 150, which is just a ridiculous amount of strength. But I'm thinking, well, no, that's not how that's not how hulking mass works. If hulking mass like doubled your attributes, but it doubles this. Like this would be 30 armor. So I'm really thinking when I do get these other ascendancy points, so I want to go for 50% more damage against heavily stunned enemies. Like that's gonna be a lot when you're staggering enemies. I mean, you're gonna be staggering enemies. Or 50 for hulking form. Oh, it doesn't double them. It 50% increase. Okay. So like, this would be like, it would push the armor to 20, but it would push all of them to 20, so it's be 20%, 20%. I think going for fire and slams, hulking mass would be better, but I think I should keep holding off. Keep holding off on the fire damage and just go for slams. Just keep going for damage and armor and health regen. Just keep doing basically a slam build until there's like extra points for fire, or the fire ones are like, you know, the same in the same direction. You got this strength and you got this is like really exciting to see. You got this strength and magic one. I'm pretty sure this is what the Templar's gonna have. And maybe even the druid, but like I'd like to see this aura. There's gonna be aura skills. You know who has auras? The paladin. That's gonna be cool. It's exciting. The Templar is really what, like, the top tier, S tier one I wanted to play. And I ended up liking the Warrior and the Monk. I like them too, but the Monk was also someone like, because that was going to be initial class, I was like, I kind of was reaching there, but I really want to see the Templar. The Templar is my favorite class in PoE 1. We'll see.
Dodge this!
Yeah, I think on my next points I'll just go for the damage against heavily stunned enemies. Like, yeah, crushing blow plus that. It's gonna be pretty good. I was looking to get a desert rune and that weapon anyway. I one dropped. Now with Crushing Blow, you really would want more area of effect, because if you can reach those enemies that you knock down immediately, like, you're just gonna finish them off. That's all you're gonna do, is you're just gonna finish them off. 30% increased area of effect. Aftershocks. I don't have any way of creating aftershocks just yet, I don't think. There's one aftershock thing right there, and then there's one over here. So yeah, 5% chance to create aftershock. That's really far away, but it is in the direction I'm going in. 10% chance. Okay, so then there's 10% down over there, which I probably will grab this mage tree. 20% more damage against heavy stun enemies. Yeah, that's good. An ancestral boost. Totems, axes. Attack damage. Stun build up. Ailments. That's pretty good. The ailments will be good for my fire damage.
Come here! The path to death. Time is short. Make haste.
That wasn't the quest. Did they change it to where you don't get, Oh, never mind, we didn't find it. That's something else. Fight 2 at speed. Just kept jumping. Because, you know, that's all they were gonna do.
How can I?
You found a letter? When I have the... Take care. What?
I like how you can open your inventory in the skill tree. Like, come on now. That's really good.
I pray I'm not too late. Whatever's satchel is full.
You are relentless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Let's see how this goes.
Get back!
No Warrior's S tier, bro. He's too good at this point in the game. He used to be like the bottom of the barrel. Now he's at the top of the mound. I don't know how to feel about that.
Enough tricks! They won't
I feel like the only class that still might be bad, or not S tier, is the monk. Everything else is just ballin'.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Young man, I've got some trinkets. I'll ask Chambrin about this one. I will tell your tale.
Greetings.
What?
I'm start trying to get money because I'm probably gonna need to gamble some new gear in the next act. Because what we have right now and what's dropping just isn't that great, so save all our money, make a bunch of money for gambling. Unlike rings and stuff. Amulets. Gloves, boots, just I guess everything. And you start getting lightning resistance for Shaman Ra. He's gonna have. There we go. It has 44 mana. I might as well just put this on instead. More lightning resistance. We should be good on lightning resistance. 35%. That should be good.
Speak up.
Take your time. Wear it with pride.
Just some good upgrades.
Sands guides you.
Get back!
What have you learned?
Alright, let's do the Dreadnought. This is the worst part of Act 2, the very end. Which... I
The
mean,
Ferryden have us as we speak.
I guess it's the
My
X
life has
and the
been a
X.
forge. I am ready for war.
Ready yourself. We must prevail, no matter what.
I will end this, or die.
My next point's going in life regen.
Fighting.
I need to get over that way, and then of course I can get these area of effects.
Come here!
Got to the dreadnought easily.
The fool under the hooded one's sway. Do you even know what he is? No matter.
The Sigma of Yaldura. Bow before your king.
The Medicaid will not bow, king. We skin them.
We will say hate is mine.
Finished.
No mana.
You cannot give up.
No mana.
That thing following me around was pretty quick. I don't even have a giant mana flask, so I definitely need one of those. I have a grand one, right? So.
Young one. All right. Ah, that's nice. Young one. For you, young. This could stay inside.
Okay, we have mana. We have everything we need.
The Sigma of Yaldura. Bow before your king.
The Medicaid will not bow, king. We skin them. Submit. You are finished.
Not fall. Desert justice. The Farragut is now.
Wasn't paying attention. Didn't know that the sandstorm was coming. I was doing pretty well.
The Sigma of Yaldura. Bow before your king.
The Medicaid will not bow, king. We skin them. Submit.
The Marrakesh will pay! The Marrakesh will pay!
I need more time. Out of mana.
For my people! The era of the Farragut is now!
here.
I will erase you.
Need mana.
Hey, I'll give to you.
Destruction!
Endless hate. The Marathon will pay. The battle is now. Die,
I did it.
Sycamore.
It was pretty tough.
This is not over. Not yet.
I return you to the embrace.
It is done. The war returned.
In the right hands, this could forge something truly exceptional.
This is a pretty good belt. Has a lot of resistances. That's about it. That's why it's better. Alright guys, I'm gonna dip. We did Act 2. It's been like 4 hours probably. 3 hours.
My worst fears have been realized. The beast is beyond our means now. You're right. I have not been. It was all I that while their ruin.
Quickly. Be brave. Make a choice.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go play Cyberpunk. I'm gonna be painting in a couple hours and then probably come back and do my my ranger, make a ranger. Alright guys.